Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome today to Magicka Wizard Wars. It's the new game from the previous Magicka by Paradox Interactive. I'm just going to quickly search for a game because it's taking a little bit of time to find a game currently. So this is my little mage ready for the Wizard Wars, and he is currently customised somewhat, so I'll go through a bit of customisation with you while we wait for this to go through. I currently am using Founders Robes because I bought the early access on Steam. So I've got the Founders Robes instead of the old default robes, which look like that, and you get them in 4 different colours as they stand with the Magicka franchise. And then we've got the Founders Staff here, which again, or I can have the Excelsior line or the default staff. At the minute I'm using the Founders Staff because it gives me better lightning damage, and a lot of the spells I use are lightning based. And then I'm just using the default sword that you all have, just for the old melee attacks, which is always handy. So for anyone who isn't familiar with Magicka games, you get 8 elements bound to keys, and you have to combine 3 of them together to create a spell. You either cast it on yourself, or you project it forward at enemies or your allies, depending on what you're trying to achieve. So, but the effect can be random based on what you, well, not random, but whatever combination you put in can make a very different spell. So if you combine lightning with fire, you can make you could literally just spray fire with, so you'd have lightning going around spreading amongst people, which would then also set them on fire. You could mix fire and rock, so therefore you'd send forward a massive flaming meteor, or you can just use nature and send forth like a healing beam. You can do all kinds of different mental stuff. There we go, we've just managed to get into a game. Brilliant. So yeah, the whole game is PvP, so it's 4 versus 4, and there's 3 points on the map that you need to control. If you manage to control the points all simultaneously, I believe you win straight away. Other than that, you have to eat up their respawns. So this is us straight into the game now. Hopefully this will go fairly well. So we're going to run, since they're all going that way, we're going to run back up here, because here is one control point just here. So you just stand in this and you'll slowly start to capture it, and then we'll also get a little minion who's going to come around with us as well.
Spawn point.
There they are. So we're now going to head over this way. So there's a big fight going on down the bottom, and if not, there's another. Ah, here we go. So we're going to try and cast some spells on him, and he just absolutely owned me. So that went well. So it looks like only one of our teams actually left alive, so we've just been destroyed pretty much. So let's see if we can push forward down here. Oh my god, they're all over us. I think it might be better if we stick with the team. It seems like the others are generally going around together, so maybe that would be a good idea just for this one. My lightning spells don't seem to be very effective today either, so maybe that might be worth me trying some different ones.
75 of our tokens remaining.
I am not doing very well at all. These guys are really good. Having the odd frame rate drop here and there. That's new. Haven't had that before. Oh dear. I've been frozen and he shattered me. Right, that's how they're instantly killing me. So because you've got the random effects, like if you wet someone with water and then electrocute them, you do more lightning damage.
We've lost the spawn.
Makes sense. Same with freezing. If someone freezes you solid and then hits you with a rock, you're going to shatter. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing together.
Well, I guess the enemy won't spawn over there anymore.
So, it seems that, again, it's all over us. So yeah, this is the joy of some people are going to know the spells better than others, which is a slight off-put for some. So what we're going to do now, we're going to try and summon the Grim Reaper to take things out for us, I think. There we go, I'm going to summon him. He's going to go in and deal some damage. He's built a reflective shield, so we're going to try and get round and push. Oh, he was a clone. did. Pushing me away. Damn it. This guy really knows his spells. Damn.
A spawn point has
Oh right,
been
they're a
taken
clan,
from
that
us.
would be why.
We have a new spawn point.
Worst possible game I could have joined to be showing you this game. One against a clan who really knows what they're doing. And I'm playing with someone who doesn't really know what they're doing all that well. Fire a rock at his face. And I'm getting destroyed again. There we go, I've been turned into ice. Break out quick and run. Quickly cast some heals on myself. Come on, charge quicker. There we go. Right, let's do...
We have 25 tokens left.
Oh dear. Yeah, this really isn't going well. We're just getting pinned in up the top. So yeah, this is the basic idea. You can see it's got similar to some kind of MOBA games, but obviously slightly simpler battlefields and stuff, and not having the turrets and all that kind of stuff as it would in like League of Legends or something like that. Right, so we're going to try... Damn it, they're bloody ice! Seems like one of them's concentrating on ice attacks, the other one's concentrating on rock, and it's all working pretty well for them. Oh, again, here he comes. Damn it. Just can't do anything.
Only 10
I clearly know the spells very well. See, because I had problems with recording this the first couple of days, I've only just been able to really start playing, so I haven't really learned the spells, and I don't really want to use the guides that are on the internet to teach me the spells.
Tokens remain.
Because I want to try and figure them out myself, because that's half the fun really. Just figuring out these spells. But damn it, I didn't manage to heal in time. It's not happening. I think this is most assuredly
We are
a
out of
massive
tokens.
loss. They've still got 59. We've got 0 now, so we can't respawn. That's it.
The enemy team has taken a spawn point.
And they're about to get our spawn point, so we'd lost anyway.
We've lost.
That's it. We got smashed. There's fun. So that's a basic idea of the game, but I'll see if I can get one more game. Hopefully this will be a little bit more even next time, because that was just slaughter more than a game. So I'll just get past all this. And we'll try and find another one. So yes, you can see here that the 8 elements that you can make the use of. So you got like shield powers and stuff, so you can combine a shield with like rock, so you'd get your stone armor on your own character if you cast it on yourself. Or you could, if you projected it forward, you'd make a stone wall in front of yourself, so you might be able to guard more people. Then you've got the 4 special abilities that you can cast, which charge up throughout the match. So like if you press 1 you run faster, if you press 3 you summon the Reaper like you saw in that match, or you can summon 4, or you can press 4 and summon a meteor down. I'm not sure what 2 does because I haven't actually used it yet, so maybe that'll be something to look into in the next game, if we can get another one. We shall see, because I've been having some connection problems to servers, so if I can't get one then I can't get one, and we'll have to wait till another time. But yeah, that's the basic kind of combat, is just combining the spells and then casting them at people. I mean, there's a different, you can do your spells, or like you can put stone on yourself and then you can go into melee, so you've got a nice rock, you know, you're made of rock, go in with melee and then kill them with the sword, or you can burn them to death like they're showing here. You put 3 fire together, right mouse button to project it, and then you making a flamethrower, so you can charge that up for as long as you, well, not as long as you want, but you have like a charge limit, so you can cast it for a certain length of time and it gets progressively stronger. So that's one to try, but usually the combination spells tend to work a little bit better. So I mean, you've just seen in that, you can see that the massive amount of spells, it's just a crazy game. So like the games I played last night, I did pretty well last night. I don't think I finished positive KD at any point. Most time I was getting like 4-7 and stuff like that, but I won the games with the teams, and I was like top scoring and things like this, because the kills aren't necessarily the most important thing. It's just that's one way of winning. It's just to out kill the other team. But generally the quickest win is just to capture all the points as fast as possible. because these are the spawn points, so if they haven't got a spawn point, that's it, and then you've only got to wipe them out while you're holding all 3 of these, and then that's game over. So it's a good game though. It's very interesting to play compared to the original Magicka. Was all fighting other monsters and things like this, and it was quite difficult actually at times, but it was good fun. So it's nice to see the PvP side of it taking a bit more of a step forward. Makes it more interesting, even though I think there's only one map in it currently. But it's very fun to play. As you can see, it's also very hard, because some people still remember a lot of the spells from the first one, whereas some of the spells that I know, like, because in the first Magicka you had 4 elements you can buy, not 3, so this one's got a slight reduction, so there's some things I don't think would now work. But maybe it'll be something I could test. The problem is testing when you're in a game full of people is a bit awkward when you've got friendly fire on, because you can kill your own teammates or you could accidentally kill yourself, and that's not going to help anyone. As you can see with the alpha, it is currently taking a very long time to join games, which is a bit of a problem. But, well, no, it wasn't last night when I played this. It was connecting to games, call it in about a minute, which isn't too bad. But today, while I've been trying to play, I've been either having the problem of not being able to connect to games and I get errors, or that it takes ages to join the game. So maybe we might have to think about a slight change in our build, because that health wasn't that useful, so maybe the run speed would be more handy. I don't know. Seems like I'll try it once more and see if I can get any better. I think I just had a really bad game there. Eventually there is going to be a gold shop, so you'll actually be able to buy customisations for your character, I believe. So you'd be able to buy all these items to actually build up your character based around the way you like to play, around the spells you enjoy. And that's going to variant it up a lot, I think. So like when you've got people who like for example me, I tend to use a lot of spells based with lightning, because the lightning jumps from player to player. So if you get those little group fights where there's a couple of enemies in front of you and you've got lightning, you're doing damage to all 3 of them, which suddenly, when they've all lost half the health in one spell, they quickly turn around and start to run, and then that's when your teammates come in and kind of capitalise on it, which is generally the way I tend to play. It's kind of a mixture between offensive and support. Whereas some people play very, like you saw that one guy who I was trying to kill and they was playing very defensively, and it worked really well for him, so he was reflecting my own spells back at me, putting armour on himself, doing quick heals, and I just couldn't do the damage to beat the heals. And then with him reflecting my own damage back at me, it really wasn't going to happen. So there's multiple ways of playing. Hang on, I'm just going to cancel this search field. Oh no, it won't let me cancel now, so it must have found a game, just struggling to connect to it maybe. We'll give it another minute or two, if not I may have to leave it for today, and I can show you some more of this maybe in a couple of days, maybe after a patch, or if I'm having a little session where I'm getting games pretty quickly, maybe I can jump in and show you 2 or 3 games. It might be an option at the minute, because I think we might be able to look getting another game today. This is currently the only issue I can say I've currently got with the game. I mean, the gameplay once you're in the game is solid, it's fantastic. Like I said, it's hard. It's a bit of a learning curve if you don't watch the guides. And there's plenty of guides on the Steam guides or on YouTube and or across the internet here, there, and everywhere. But yeah, this at the minute is a bit of a problem. The whole matchmaking. I wasn't having these problems yesterday that I'm having today, but I was having login problems the day before. So it is a problem. But you have to remember, this is an alpha build. It's like, I mean, it's a really early alpha build, which is why it's on early access. That's something you've always got to remember with these games. You can never judge them harshly when they're in the alpha state. You know what you're buying into when you buy an early access game. Right, I don't think this is happening, so I'm going to have to leave it there. So thanks for watching the video. Leave me a like if you enjoyed watching me have my arse kicked. Drop me a comment and tell me what you think about the game. Subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe even favourite the video if you really enjoyed it. And I will see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.